welcome back to Crochet. What are we doing? This is Crochet for Beginners. It's another square pattern, another square that you can add to your squares that you've already done. I'm just going to say a couple of things. One, I've run out of the yarn that I was using for the other one, so I'm not using the petrol, the silver and the white. I've picked up some other colours I'm going to be using. It's all the same, it's all Starcraft DK, just in different colours. I'm going to be using a 3.5mm crochet hook or a E, some bent tip tapestry needles and a pair of scissors, usual sort of stuff. This is a slightly more advanced stitch. We're going to be using a stitch called popcorn stitch, which is, it's a strange thing to see written down. Once you actually see somebody doing it, it makes a lot more sense. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be making a popcorn flower petal square. The popcorn stitches become the petal and it's kind of 3D. Let's go. Okay, so we are going to start off with a magic circle, or you can do a chain 4, join it into a circle and then just do the following into that circle. So we're going to start off with a chain 3. Actually, I'm going to do more than that because I'm going to do chain 4. We're going to start with a chain 4 and then we're going to do a half double crochet and a chain 2, a half double crochet, and a chain 2, a half double crochet and a chain 2. And a half double is over the loop, over the hook, yarn over, through the hoop, bring it through and then pull through all 3 and then chain 2, 5, and we want to do that until we've got 8 half double crochets. Now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then chain 2. And the first chain 4 that we did at the beginning counts as a half double crochet and a chain 2. So we then bring that in. And then we join I'm going to join in the second chain and then I'm going to fasten off, leaving some yarn to weave in your ends later. Now I'm going to switch colours. And this is going to be the petal colour, and this is actually the popcorn stitch that we're about to do now. Now we can join this yarn in any chain 2 space. I'm going to pick this one here. Remember to leave a bit for weaving in at the end. I'm going to chain 3, that's going to count as a double crochet, and then we're going to do 3 more double crochets into that space. So now we've got what is the equivalent of 4 double crochets into that space. I'm going to pull up a loop hook it around my finger, and then I'm going to find the top of my first 3 chains. I'm going to go in there, I'm going to pick up my loop, and then I'm going to pull this loop through this one. Okay, then we are going to chain 4, and then we're going to do 4 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Pull up a loop, rest it on your finger, find the top of your first group of 4, touch the yarn and pull it through. Chain 4 into the next chain 2 space. I'm just doing the last one, which is 4 double crochets. Pull up a loop, find the first one, bring that one through, and don't forget chain 4 at the end, and then we are going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain of our chain 3, which is not that easy to find, but it's basically where this is coming out of. So you've got your chain 3 here coming out, and you just want to go into there again and then slip stitch into that one, and then we are going to fasten off this colour. And there you can see these popcorn stitches adds a bit of dimension to the work that you're doing. Much more 3D stitch. So for the 3rd round we're going to join our next colour to any chain 4 space. I'm just joining with a slip stitch, and then we're going to chain 4 which counts as a treble. And then we are going to do a treble in the same space. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to yarn over twice into that same space, bring up the yarn. So we've now got 4 loops on our hook. We're going to go through 2, go through 2, and then go through 2. And then we are going to do a double into that space, and then we're going to do another double into that space. So we've got 2 trebles and then 2 doubles. We're then going to go over to the next space and we're going to do a treble, and then another treble, and then a double, and then another double. And then in the next, then we're going to chain 2, we're going to do 2 trebles, 2 trebles, which is yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. A double, and then another double. And then we're going to do into this space, a double and another double. Then we're going to chain 2 and we're going to do a treble, a double and a double. And then we're going to do a treble, a treble, a double, a double, and a chain 2, and then we're going to do a treble, another treble, a double, a double, a treble, a treble, a double, and a double. And then we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to do a slip stitch into the 4th chain of 1st stitch. Now, If you hold it and stretch it out a bit, you can then see the square forming. So now I'm going to carry on and do the 4th row. I'm going to keep this yarn and we're going to chain 3. That counts as a double crochet. So we've got one here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do another double crochet, but we're going to put this double crochet in this chain space that we've got here. So we've now got 2 double crochets. Then we're going to do 1 in our next stitch, which is the top of this chain 3, which can be a little awkward to find. Then we're going to do 1 in the next 8 stitches, so this should be 8 along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we should have 8 plus 2, so we should have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to do 2 double crochets into this space. Chain 2 and then 2 double crochets into that space. And then 1 in each stitch along. And this is very similar to the solid granny square pattern that we've done before. I'm just going to do 8 double crochets along here. And then we're going to do 2 in the chain 2 space, chain 2, and then 2 in the chain 2 space, and then 1 in each stitch across. And then 2 in the chain 2 space. Just get some more yarn. Chain 2, 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and then 1 in each stitch along, and then if you hold it out, you can now see the flower that's appearing inside the square of the 3D. Now these are different colours, but if you look, they will fit this one here nicely. So you could stop at that point and join that together to this one. So there you go. That is your popcorn stitch. All you need to do is weave in your ends and you're good to go.